Hey, what's going on, everyone? Dustin here. In this simple video series for easy guitar Christmas songs, we're going to start off with Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Now, it's really simply an A major, E major, and a D major. Now, if you don't know those chords yet, we're going to go over them in this progression. Now, what I'm going to do real quick is I'm just going to play the song for a second so we have something to base it off of whenever we hear chord tones and sounds. We always want to make sure that we're doing it properly, okay? Trust me, when you're starting to hear the song in your head, you'll know whenever you start to hear Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, it should match up with the vocals, right? It should match up with the song. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off with the Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen. So what I did is A major, E major, D major, A major. And you're just going to repeat that back to that little part of the verse, right? And so then it goes, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw him, you might even say it glows. Now watch what I did. All I did was I did that A major on Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, had a very, then we transitioned to the E major for shiny nose, right? So let's break this down now finally. So when we play an A major chord, we want to make sure that on the top string we do not hit that because that's an E. So we want to hit this A right here. That's going to be our root note A. And then we're going to take, for this particular song, we're going to use these three fingers right here. We could set up in this position with the 1, 2, 3, but these fingers we're going to do 2, 3, 4. Now when I teach with understanding your index finger, middle finger, ring finger, and pinky. Now you can also label them 1, 2, 3, 4, but what I like to do is I like to not do that because you can get confused with the frets. So we like to say the index finger. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the ring, your middle finger, and you're going to put it on you have frets. I don't know if y'all have ever seen a guitar before. So if you're watching this easy video, you want to learn how learn a guitar real quick. Let me show you this real fast. You have 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 going down on the strings, and then you go back up by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you have 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have low E and high E. Now we have frets. We have 1 all the way to 12. 12 goes up from there. Everybody has a different scale on their guitar. That's for another video. So you have the first fret, second fret, third fret, fourth fret, and fifth. When you're beginning guitar, your most frets you're going to learn over the 5 behind here. You're not going to worry too much. You're going to learn open chords right now. So the focus is we've got root note A, we've got middle finger on the 2nd fret and on the 4th string. Then we're going to squish that in there and move that to the left a little bit. And we're going to take our ring finger and we're going to put it on the 3rd string on the 2nd fret. And then we're going to put our pinky just right below that. We're going to squish this little pattern in there with our pinky on the 2nd fret on the 2nd string. And then we're going to leave this string open on the bottom. So it sits down like this, going 5 down from the 5th string down. So you have an A major. Okay? So what I also want to make sure that you understand is that on the guitar, when you're looking at it, you have the back of the neck, and on this part right here, that's kind of where you want to see imaginary lines. So when you're playing on the back of the guitar with your thumb, you want to keep it like right there. I know mine's resting like that, but I've been playing guitar for 30-something years, so my hands have adjusted to that. But for you, you're going to want to do it just like this. I always forget that as I play at you when you're teaching. You want to get down just like that because you want to have like a clamp. You have like a C, it clamps down. And so it's going to be not natural at first, but that's how everything is. So, A major. Now here's what's really cool about this little pattern here. We're going to go from A major and we're going to transition from E major. All we're going to do is take this pinky off. We're going to take this pattern and we're just going to lift up. So now we have 5th string and 4th string instead of 4th string, 3rd string. We're here. And then we're just going to take this index finger and we're going to put it on the first fret on the 3rd string, and we're going to strum all the way down this time, because we have high E, low E. That's the E major, so we can have as many as we want, because that's what makes a chord. Okay, so we have the E major, back to the A major. Watch how my fingers are switching on the transition from A to E. From A to E. Okay? Pretty cool. So now we're going to go is we're going to practice that. So you're going to want to practice Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. So you don't have to go right into that little groove I made up, right? You know, that strumming, those are called strumming patterns. We could start off just by strumming down the name of the song while we sing. Say, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw him, you might even say it glows. Back to A major. Then you keep going. All of the other reindeer used to laugh and call him names. Back to E major. They never let poor Rudolph join any reindeer games. Now part is here is where this is where the chord change goes to D major right here. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're actually not going to be able, there ain't nothing that's going to help you on this one. You're going to have to lift all fingers up. So for D major though, we do have one cool thing is we're not going to use the 6th string or the 5th string. And we're going to use the root note D on the 4th string. So you should have open on the D string. We're going to take our index finger and we're going to put it, it's going to have like a weird little like triangle pattern, okay? So that's our goal right here. If you see, we got a little triangle pattern. So we're going to take this index finger and you're going to put it on the 2nd fret on the 3rd string. And it's a lot easier to put that D together first when you do the D suspended 2. So what we're going to do is put the ring finger on the 3rd fret on the 2nd string. So that if you strum 4 down, that's D suspended 2. Don't worry about that. And then what we're going to do is put our middle finger on the 2nd fret on the 2nd string. And so that's that little triangle pattern going 4 down. When I say 4 down, I mean 4th string down. And that's our D major. So then we're like, then one foggy, back to A major, Christmas Eve, back to E major, Santa, he came to, back to A, say, then we go back to D, Rudolph with your A major so bright, back to E, won't you guide my sleigh tonight, right? So now we just got that simple pattern of A major, E major, and D major, and that brought us all the way to the whole part of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and that whole thing actually repeats itself for this song. So thank y'all so much for watching my Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer easy Christmas song. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Thank you so much.